the moon and stars align when we combine. It's so beautiful when we combine. It's incredible when we combine. Feels like a musical when we combine. We're so powerful when we combine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're so powerful.
Well, here we are again. And because we are recognizing our Caribbean Heritage Month, we have this wonderful woman with me. Her name is Marilyn Douglas Jones, the Texas Caribbean Chamber of Commerce, Trade and Industry, founder and chairperson. Welcome, Ms.
Thank
Marilyn
you.
Douglas Jones.
Happy to be here.
Oh, wonderful. So what we would like in knowing for the Houston community is what it is about. What is your organization all about? If you don't mind, just explaining in your own words, actually.
Sure. Well, the mission of the Texas Caribbean Chamber of Commerce, Trade, and Industry is to promote, protect, and preserve Caribbean businesses and culture throughout the city and the state of Texas.
Wonderful. When you say the state of Texas, so it's not just Houston area, so how do you go about including that or have it incorporated in this organization, actually?
Well, we've identified as many of the Caribbean organizations and businesses that we can find listed, as well as people who refer us, and then we meet virtually so that they're always in the loop. Everyone is in the loop.
Can you name a few of the states that is involved at this time? In this?
Right now, we are definitely statewide, mostly in Texas. We all the way from Houston to El Paso. We have Dallas, we have Austin, San Antonio, and even Corpus. And we actually have someone in London that likes what we're doing and is on our technology committee. And then we have someone in Georgia who is a Caribbean heritage person that is helping us with one of our committees, another committee.
Oh, wonderful. So how many people you would say that's in the board that is actually helping pull this together?
Well, over the year that we got the idea, we have about 50 people in the group on virtual, and then we have 22 paid members.
Oh, okay, and it is growing.
It is growing. We just had someone to pay this past week.
Oh, wonderful. And within 1 year, is that what
Within
you're
a
saying?
year, we
Correct.
built it up,
1 year.
slowly but surely.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So I know, and being, now how do you reach out to people to let them know? Or I noticed there's a few with myself being, the information was given. And what I like about this organization is because you're so connected well with all the Caribbean Association that you have their flyers or information that's given out to the community. How do you go about doing it? Do you just connect with these people more virtual? How can the other people get to know this information that is not part of that association?
Well, we definitely use social media. And of course, we've been in the area a long time, especially Houston. And so we have always networked with the different Caribbean organizations. And I personally am a member of the Jamaica Foundation of Houston. I'm a mentor, a director in the Houston Caribbean Professionals Association. And a lot of the organizations that have been formed in the last 20 years or so, I've been helpful in getting them started.
Oh, wonderful. So yeah, you've paid your dues, actually.
Right.
So you're quite a veteran.
Right. And we saw the need to connect everyone, including the businesses, not just social.
Wonderful. And business meaning in a particular type of business, or is just business across the board?
We are open to professionals. We are open to entrepreneurs, small business, medium-sized business, large business, even the organizations themselves.
Oh, wonderful. That is great. So right now, we are at Tropical Diner, one of the businesses that's here, all our Caribbean, and we do support each other. So we're here to do a lovely dining with them, with Miss Yvonne. She's a wonderful person. She's the owner of Tropical Diner, and we're about to actually have a taste of her food and let you know, hey, let's support each other. Now, some more information, actually, just not for myself, for the viewing audience and throughout the community. How can someone join?
Okay, we will be having outreach, but when our website is set up, which we'll launch soon in the next couple of days,
Okay.
you could join online,
Okay.
or you could then let us know through social media that you're interested, because we are spread out. And
Okay.
then we will forward the application with your
Oh,
email and phone number, or
with your
text us. Yes.
information. Okay. Do you wish to give a little more information as someone wanted to know, well, how much is it to join?
Okay, it's 100 for individuals, including entrepreneurs that have less than 5 people. And then it's 200 for organizations, like nonprofit organizations. And then it's 300 for businesses. We're not trying to tier it any higher, because a lot of our businesses are small businesses.
Okay.
And we do want more than, just the people who can't afford it being left out.
Wonderful. Well, what's some of the benefits? You say, okay, look, I'm going to join. I'm interested in it because I'm looking to get into another level. I would like my business to grow. What are the benefits? How can this association really help me, or this organization really help?
Okay, well, one of our main missions is to promote the business. We do share flyers, as has already been mentioned, and we will eventually put on the website a directory so that people can just Google or go to the website, because sometimes, the website is not known. But if they
Yes.
Google, we'll have that search engine optimization where if people Google that business or just a general name, they can then find the business and our website, and no matter where in the state they are, they'll be able to connect and support. We have mostly restaurants, food trucks, quite a few now transportation people and shipping. So these are things that people need and don't realize that it's there, especially people moving from out of state.
Okay.
And so we have realtors, and of course one of our main industry is tourism. So we plan to advertise in social media that, hey, we're going to Jamaica, or we're going to the Bahamas, or we're going to Trinidad. And the public can attend, because it then becomes a fundraiser for the organization. And then we're letting Caribbean people know about us in the Caribbean so that we can
Oh,
connect
okay.
with them. Yes.
Oh,
And we have some interesting, unique things that we do that I think people will like to hear about.
Okay.
And we definitely help people to relocate, either to
Oh,
the U.S.
wonderful.
or from the U.S. Because now you can work from anywhere.
That's right.
And
that's
Barbados
right.
especially is promoting that.
Oh, wonderful.
So the benefits of joining is you get to learn what's current
That's
in
right.
the industries,
Oh,
and
wow.
then to participate.
Wonderful. You know, and as myself, being a single parent, of two wonderful children, a handsome gentleman and a lovely young lady, I know throughout the time I needed some help at that time. Every now and then family members, whether you're a single parent or just a parent together, especially maybe moving into Houston, what can the organization present for them or say, hey, we could help you all?
Oh, we have a lot of, we have scholarships.
Oh, wonderful.
We connect the students to scholarships from all the organizations. We have disaster relief, like we recently had the flooding. We connect them to the resources that are already in the city or the state. And then if there's a little gap, we help to fill that gap wherever we can fill that gap.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, here we are. We have actually, while discussing our cultural month, what we have here, and I'll have Ms. Jones, Douglas Jones here describe our plates, because it is coming from Tropical Diner. But there's one meal that she's so familiar with, and she wished just please describe what we have before us. It's a lovely dish. It's looking very delicious.
Well, you're
So-
looking at Jamaica's world famous jerk chicken, which is now Caribbean jerk chicken. Everyone's claiming it.
Everyone's claiming that.
It's smoked chicken with special spices. And then we have rice and peas, which some people call peas and rice in the Caribbean.
Oh.
It's rice and kidney beans cooked in coconut oil with some spices,
Wonderful,
right?
wonderful.
Herbs. And then we have the shredded cabbage, steamed And then both Africans and Caribbean people love that plantain. So,
Wonderful, wonderful. And can we have the other one?
and here comes the oxtail.
All right. So now look at, oh, this is awesome.
Right.
Do you wish to?
Sure.
Oxtail
Oxtail is actually the tail of the beef, the cow, the ox, right?
Yes.
And it is brown stewed. That's the popular way that Jamaicans do it. And then, of course, those little things on there, we call them spinners, but they're little dumplings, or
Dumplings,
doughs
I noticed
that
on
we
the
kind of roll
dumplings.
together and do all kinds of
Yes.
things. And then, of course, the other ingredients are similar, the staples, the plantain, the shredded steamed cabbage, and the rice and beans, some
Yes.
people call it.
It is one. It looks really delicious.
Smells
So
good,
we'll.
too.
Oh, great! The aroma is awesome.
Yes.
So we'll definitely take a bite into that. But as we are moving along, we will choose this for later on. But another question, like you were saying, as you move along, when people are relocating from different states, different cities, they will be able to contact you. Just what you say, maybe to Google it.
They can Google it, but we also we're in touch with other, that's one of the benefits of the organization. We're in touch with other Caribbean organizations throughout the States, Canada, and the United Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
And then one of our committees that helps with relocation, they're actually a business that connects with Caribbean people all over the world and help them to find jobs or relocate.
Wonderful.
So
That is
I
great.
think
I'm
that's something
excited.
unique that we offer. And it
Wonderful.
even includes where if someone is being deported, and we help them to set up at home before they go, so that they don't have to trust someone back here to send them things. And so we help people with those kind of legal issues. We have attorneys in the group.
Wonderful.
So the
wonderful.
networking, we try to be as diverse in our services as
Yes.
possible. And it's been working very well. So
Oh,
we said, we better make this chamber.
Wonderful, definitely. Connect and be a part of it. Miss Marilyn, you notice as we're talking here, we're talking about maybe the businesses and what we could promote business and maybe even the adults who have entrepreneurships. What about the children? What about family and children, the togetherness? What do you offer for a family like that coming
Okay.
into Houston?
We've started out supporting the organizations that do have family activities, like Family Fun Day somewhere.
Yeah.
But of course, I mentioned scholarships before, and we're looking maybe because we are focused on tourism and industry, we want to do maybe some leadership development of our young
Oh, wow.
people.
Yes.
We certainly work with the college students already with the scholarships,
That's right.
but we would maybe even get the parents to let us do summer camp with the children
Oh, okay,
in
wonderful.
the Caribbean. And we certainly want to expose our local Caribbean children to how government works here. So we'll take them to City Hall, or we'll take them to the state
Wonderful.
capitol, or we'll take them even to Washington, D.C., or to Martin Luther King Center in Atlanta. So we want to be a kind of one-stop shop for both the families and the businesses.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
great. But now it's really special to know, where do you see this organization next, I would say 2 years? Everything takes time to build, people know, and to know, and I'm always repeating this, people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. But if we don't seek that knowledge, where will we be? At a standstill. But we have to be able to be there to give that knowledge that they're seeking for. So what's available that you see your organization heading towards next 2 years?
I see us growing because every day word of mouth brings people in.
Yes.
And even if it's just curious, they're curious and then they stay. We just had someone who came back because she was traveling and she actually left the group, the WhatsApp group. But then she called to check in and she joined and paid the minute she heard how far we had come in the short time she was gone. And with post-COVID, a lot of people were stuck at home. So we've always kept in touch, Zooming and things like that, FaceTiming. But we see it growing. We see it where we'll have a center, a Caribbean center. And we definitely will be traveling to the different cities because we want to have events there
Okay.
or support events already there. that are
Wonderful,
Caribbean.
wonderful. And one of your flyers, because I was fortunate to see one of the flyers, and we're looking at June the 1st,
Yes.
beginning of the Caribbean Heritage Month or American Heritage Month.
Yes.
So just elaborate just shortly on what that event holds for everyone that they may want to come and visit and to be a part of.
So this is a wonderful place to learn about us and other Caribbean groups because June is Caribbean American Heritage Month, and we are having our second annual, the Caribbean community is having it, not just the Chamber. We are having our second annual Caribbean American Heritage Expo, where the different organizations have a booth
Good,
and
wonderful.
showcase their
Uh-huh.
whatever they have, and then it's hosted at the Domino Club, the Houston, Missouri City Domino Club, which has their own building and grounds. And so it's an opportunity for everyone to get to know the Domino Club as well as to learn about the different Caribbean groups. And so we have flyers out, we're posting them in social media. We are doing a press release, and you're the first. And then, of
Thank you.
course, we're getting proclamations from the cities and the state.
Wonderful. So there's a great presentation, lots of food, lots of fun. And you know, with Danelle, you're liming with Danelle because what I'm here to do is bring out the information. Liming meaning we coming together with lots of fun, with food, celebration, and just acknowledging each other from the Caribbean because all we stand for is one love. Loving each other. And thank you for logging in for with Danelle and Ms. Marilyn. And we are such a pleasure in having her because she is such a veteran and she has so much to offer. So just look her up and definitely be a part of the chamber so we can grow together and help each other. Lyman with Danelle, come check us out.
when we combine. It's so beautiful when we combine.